Hexacarp, welcome to Scrutinized. Now, I haven't beaten Welcome to the Game 2 yet at the time that I'm playing this. But I wanted to still play, something different, but in the same vein. So here we are with Scrutinized with this fancy looking man right here. Pause to move around, F, turn flashlight on, set modem, reset breaker, computer, lock and unlock windows, report desk, three icons, shredder to discard false reports by dragging and dropping the paper icon, drag onto your desktop to open, file correct reports, ID and evidence must be attached, so I don't need ID and evidence for the shredder, I do need it for the facts. Estimation, actual figures can be above or below estimated values, okay? Find the ID. You'll put the information in from here, I guess. Potential matches. Dahlia Jones is known, so we can click the name and the ID card will spawn. Must be dragged onto the report, probably into the ID card spot. Search through various other apps, find information on the suspect, and fill evidence quota. Social spy is used to check for social media posts made. Not all people have it. The suspect has an alias. That alias must be used. Okay, look through social media for evidence. Look through debit card for evidence. Okay. So for the phone, rootkit gains entry into the person's cell phone. Opening an IMEI number. It's always that found. Oh, then we gotta play a little game, alright? The correct frequency is denoted by a beep sound. Alright. The timer at the top right reaches 0. You'll be kicked out of the hack, and rootkit will be on a cooldown. Okay. Lots of important stuff. Police records. Drag it all. There has to be the correct number. If you're unable to find evidence and believe the report is false, you can just shred it. Or you can fax it. Oh, this is the shred. This is the fax. Got it. It's good to know. I would have messed that up. Daily. What the heck? That is a scary looking syringe. Don't put that in me, please. Daily quota of reports is reflected in this icon. Whether you submit reports correctly or incorrectly, they will be added to today's report quota. That's good at least. Bonus, which my brother does that. Once you've fulfilled today's report quota, any extra reports. Oh, this is the rejected reports quota. Got it. This is today's report quota. Extra ones will be here. They give you money. And it can be reached multiple times in a single day. That's kind of nice. You can go to bed early quota and fulfill the day will end automatically. So you can't just farm coins. Gotcha. Network connection. Easy enough. DOS coin. Instant rootkit cracks. That'll be helpful probably for later nights. I don't think I'm going to beat this game. I think this game is even harder than Welcome to the Game 2. I don't think I'll beat it, but I'm sure going to try. I'm going to play it. Ooh, cams. Alright, good. We finally have cams. Alright, I was about to exit out of the game. Settings? Let's put on subtitles. Great. Casual, no permadeath, 5 nights for a casual experience. For those who want a challenge. For those who just want to solve cases. We'll start on normal. Once I fail horribly a couple times, I'll probably go to casual.
When she was a kid, Luna aspired to be a superhero. Not the ones in skin-tight suits that could fly, but the ones that identified connections where others didn't. She wanted X-ray vision to observe criminals when they tried to hide from the law, and supersonic hearing to listen in on mischievous talks, then a measure of heightened strength to restrain the guys bigger than her. This was all she craved when she was a child. As she became older, her ambitions took a more realistic approach, which seemed in direct opposition to the surreal tone the news took. The facts became the new dystopian fiction. The world grew louder each year, a apparently more violent or more visible than the year before. Her generation grew up looking to cull the increasingly violent trends that saw mass incarcerations, drug wars, and serial killers studying to gain notoriety. Luna took the analytical route in her quest for justice, feeling more at home processing case files, evidence, and connecting dots. Her cousin, a sister almost, enrolled in the academy and became an officer of the law. Even extended family, no matter how far away, seemed to gravitate towards law enforcement, almost as if it were in their blood. A murderer becomes a serial killer with just 2 more kills, a coworker informed her over scones and coffee one morning. This one had 3 total that day, but that number hit double digits soon enough, accumulating corpses of officers, criminal lawyers, and several field investigators to a growing pile of victims. The news on TV, becoming more unreal as the years ticked on by, ran the blue blood killer story 24/7. Luna knew about the local serial killer, more so than most thanks to all the overtime spent processing corroborative evidence for their many crimes. However, it still felt more like gossip and fabricated plot points, at least until that phone call made something so artificial an actuality. The call came in the middle of the night, as unexpected as a bullet in the dark. Her cousin, the exemplar of a police officer, had been killed. It was just the tragically common traffic stop gone wrong, or armed robber with a weighted pistol. Maybe Luna could have mourned and pushed on, but it wasn't any run-of-the-mill incident that was so characteristic of headlines. No, it wasn't that, because life had long turned into a phantasmagoric nightmare. Officer Sarah Youngman, revered by all that mattered, died at the hands of the blue blood killer. Who he was, or who they were, remained an enigma despite their murder spree eroding through states, counties, and homes. But more than the long list of confirmed victims and possible connections Luna herself had registered and slept away, this monster killed Sarah. Somehow, that turned the boogeyman into a living, breathing threat. No longer was this tyrant a thing she filed at the end of the day. It wasn't an obsession of the media. He was here, and if not in the literal sense, then definitely in her mind. This realization gnawed at her for months after the real mourning faded. Luna's acceptance stage barely registered before she fell swiftly to anger once again, and it never genuinely went away. Luna craved a name. She wanted to know who killed the sweetest woman in the world, despite so-called dirty cops walking free. Luna needed justice. What was it about her cousin that triggered this killer in the first place? Could it be that she stood for everything a cop should be? A perfect example of morality, protectiveness, mentality, and heart? Officer Youngman was everything demanded in the ones that protected them, and Luna wouldn't allow her memory to fade away as another statistic. Day in and day out, she spent the connections she'd built up through work and rowdy Christmas parties to see if there was something no one else saw. Cop friends that never steered her wrong came up empty-handed. Family members with careers linked closer to the real action knew little else than the papers. Even the old-timers that knew things few else did all but shrugged when she pressed them for clues. She needed leads first, but there were none. So, in a last-ditch effort, she resolved to chew her boss for leeway. Luna did all she could for any little morsel of information, regardless of the fallout. Being an investigations analyst for the district attorney's office had its perks, but it only teased her for all the good it did with building an idea of who this killer was. Her boss knew what she was after, but he followed the rules as strictly as Luna did. Being shut down by him just meant there was one less layer between a law-abiding citizen and vigilante justice. With each denied application for information outside her classification, Luna saw the justice system's holes appear and broaden. Sometimes the law hindered what mattered. Progress couldn't always continue behind red tape and protocol. Perhaps, in cases like these, rules were meant to be budged. Maybe she couldn't talk her way into databases and case folders. Maybe it wasn't so easy as to read reports on other victims. Hoping a eureka moment hit her. If she were going to make any change, it had to start with her, with citizens willing to help. Yes, Luna respected the law, and she would uphold it as Sarah would have wanted, but she couldn't stand idly by any longer. One morning, she called in sick, made flyers, and pinned them around town. She started a neighborhood watch that day, and by the next day at work, Luna couldn't think of anything else. It started with one report, then 2, then 3 and 4, and more. Before she realized what was happening, her small network of retired cops and nosy neighbors had become a full-on crime watch program that spanned beyond the neighborhood, the suburbs, and into town. At times, the number of reports felt too much for one person, but for the hundreds of thousands of people less prepared for human horrors as Sarah was, Luna felt that a couple of sleepless nights was the least she could do. Luna had to get her answers somehow.
That was the longest intro I've ever sat through. It was good. The art style was really pretty.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
I should get to my computer and get the night started. Okay. Can I run? I can't run? Ah, that's stupid. Why is it sound so loud over here? Oh, these are open? Oh, shit. It's probably not good. I probably should close those, but I'm sure it'll tell me what to do.
Oh, yeah. I need to read that email and check out those bolos.
Check out those bolos. Lights turning off and power tips. Hey, lights throughout my home are randomly turning off without me touching any of the switches. Also, if I leave my security camera light on too long, the breaker trips. Like a quote in your soonest possible opening to get this mess sorted. Thank you. Hello, I'm super busy the next few weeks. In the meantime, I suggest flicking the light switches on and off a few times to get them to turn on. There's probably a short, loose wiring that has been causing the lights to turn off. With the camera light, limit your use to shorter bursts to avoid flipping the breaker. It sounds like it's drawing more power than your breaker was rated for. The diagnoses above are just assumptions, and at this point I can't give you a quote, unfortunately, without first coming to your home. If you still want to schedule an appointment, my first open slot is early next month. Lame. Last night I thought I heard something outside my house. Oh, this is the guy from the main screen. So I promptly checked my security cameras to see what it was and saw a strange man creeping around. Unsure of what this person was doing snooping around outside, I shined the camera light on them to get a better look at who it was. After clearly being caught, he ran off, but after checking the footage a couple of times, his face seemed so familiar. It dawned on me that the fact that he matched the description of the man police were after for a murder. It's our duty as members of the Watch to keep the community safe and aware of what's going on. I recommend everyone shares this message to monitor your cameras, and if available, to use your camera lights to deter any suspicious persons away from your property. This is why you need automatic lights. It's the kidnapper. Oh my gosh, it's the kidnapper. It's from game 1. Was he bald? I feel like he was bald. I don't remember. As today, we've notified the agency of a potential suspect that we believe is involved in a sex trafficking ring. Our suspicion comes from the disappearance of a number of female victims, an eyewitness account of one woman who was able to escape. We know the man operates alone, and at night specifically. He is around 6 feet tall, bald, white, medium build, has a forearm tattoo. I'd like to stress this message specifically to the women, as you could be, in fact, his next target, based on the track record he sees. Seems as if he is looking to kidnap women exclusively. My brain reads faster than my mouth can talk. It's also come to my attention that the builder who developed many of the homes in this area cut some corners. Many of the reports point to a compromised window locking mechanism as the culprit behind unwanted entries. Security is key here. Leave your lights on. Ensure your windows are locked. So that is a mechanism. I need to lock these windows. That's not locked. To the right. Okay, if the window's locked and I try to open it, it will not open. Oh, nice. Laundry. I'm looking for an apartment up where my job will be in a few months. And it is so hard to find laundry in unit in the city. What's in here? Oh, wonderful. I can hide. Peekaboo. Alright. What's in here? Yeah, it's so hard to find laundry in the unit. Oh, I can't pick anything up. It's so lame. Why can't I open this door? Why? Oh, okay. You gotta hit that hitbox real good. Yeah, it's ridiculous. The HOA fees. I can't. I hate that I can't. I have to touch. I have to focus. Unlock the door. Gosh dang it. Okay. That's unlocked. Great. Fun. What's in here? Oh, I think that's my Wi-Fi. Okay, cool. Good to know. Oh my gosh. I have to, like, have my face already? Oh, that's not the light. Kidnapper? Jeez. They work fast. I feel like they would probably target my open window before they bothered with just the one that happens. Oh, there's a door here. To have the light off? Oh, that's my breaker. Alright, good. Good. One of these days I'll open one of those doors and there'll be a kidnapper right there. Alright. Let's figure out what wall we got. Report desk. Alright. It's good. Upgrades. I don't have any money. Rootkit. Records. DMB. Social spy. Debit. Sim. Cams. Alright. Oh, I have to use my WAS for this? Not WAS for this, but my arrow keys for this is kind of lame. Why don't they just make it the WASD? Alright.
This damn power breaker. Oh! I need to flip the breaker in the
Seriously?
file room
That's
closet.
how fast it does it? Shit. Damn. I was only doing it for like a half a second. Alright. I guess we should make sure all the lights actually came. Open the door back on. Okay, everything looks good. Alright. I don't know if I have to check that since there's no windows there. Okay. Looks fine to me. Alright. Note to self. Don't trip the cameras. Alright. First thing. Suspicious person report. Mini Ha. Let's get all this stuff first. 20. 25. Height. Don't know. Wait, don't know. Female. How horrible of them. They are not gender inclusive. Shame on them. No internet connection. Do I need to turn off my computer when I leave? Jeez, does it turn off the internet too when it turns off the power, or is that unrelated? Oh, I can't move while I'm doing this. That's just fantastic. I already love this game. It is so fantastic. This game is so gonna be so hard. Okay, I'm free. That would have sucked if there was somebody behind me. Hey, at least I don't have to deal with the police. I am the police. I'm not gonna check the bathroom. There's no window in there. Alright, let's very carefully check the cameras. That's all I can do. I can't be on it any more than that. Get off of it. Jeez. Search, please. Alright. Feel wrong doing this. Honestly, I know Miss Hua works tirelessly to take care of her sick father and all, but lately she's been acting a touch strange. Maybe it's the stress of it all. Who knows? Her father used to hire some of the neighborhood boys to mow the lawn since he couldn't. Lousy back and all, right? Miss Haw decided to continue the tradition. It seems she works as a florist, you see. Prettiest flowers in the neighborhood. This is not important. The first boy she hired was my son Nicholas. Nico went over, mowed the lawn, accidentally stepped on one of her flower beds. Honest accident. My Nico would never be malicious on purpose. Miss Haw had been watching him, and when he stepped on the flower bed, he told me it was like she flew right next to him. Her face changed into something truly evil, he said, and for a second, I thought she was going to hurt him with her garden shields. I don't know what this guy is going to sound like, but I'm a little scared. She said he wasn't the first she'd hurt, but before she could attack, he ran off. My poor baby ran home crying. I mean, that has to warrant some investigation, right? Not only did she threaten to hurt my son, but she's hurt other boys before. She's always been a real sweetheart, but everyone knows she has a touchy temper. Right. Well, it's probably because her father's, like, dying or something? Or sick? Yeah, sick father. Yeah, I feel like that might be the reason. How often do I need to check the lights? No, I should have... Oh, I can control copy that. I guess Minnie Haw does not have any of that. Any social media. How do you not have any... How do you not have any social media these days? None. Okay, I guess we're fine. Guess everything's okay. Jump scare. Just kidding. Okay, am I spelling her name wrong? Oh, yes, I am. I am spelling her name wrong. I forgot an I. Still no results found. Am I still spelling her name wrong? Okay. Alright. M-I-N-N. Oh, okay. So I'm not spelling her name wrong. It's fine. In plotting, trowel, clearing, sickle, soil, prescription, fairy lights. All that seems pretty normal. Okay, everything seems fine. Alright, now we got a root kit. Play a little mini game. Okay. Scary. Okay, let's go check to make sure there are no other lights out. That was kind of scary. Am I supposed to be able to hear when that happens? 'Cause I didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear shit. There are 10 nights of this. Oh my gosh, that's gotta take forever. Alright, Davey. Wow, did you hear the news? Congrats, cutie. You won the best garden in the community paper. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Forgotten all about me. They did mention about your sick dad. Maybe that drummed up sympathy. Daily pile of medicine's doing some work. He's basically mute now. Aw. You think he could tell you were gonna stuff him to a nursing home? Oh my gosh. Joked about him the other day, and the next morning he suddenly became receptive. Dad's always been a bit of a troll. Ha ha ha. Jeez. I apologize if you're offended, but your son purposely stepped on my flower patch. I told him... Okay, yeah. This lady's a Karen. Not Minnie, but how do I... Yay, we got our first one right. Alright. Maybe I should check the cameras first before checking the house. And I don't know how much I'm supposed to check. I hear a car outside. I don't see a car outside. Alright, it's fine. Megan, wait. Megan, wait. Okay. We're gonna do this first. 30. Oh. Here's Megan. Can I not move this? Oh, I can. Okay. I want 30 to 35. I'm just going to ignore all that since I have everything else. Since I know her name. Alright. Yeah, Megan. I guess I don't even need to do that unless, I have to use her thing. Anyways, man, it's already 12:50. Time's flying. At least I only need 2. I've lived across the street from Waite and her family for the past 4 years. In that time, I've seen both her parents, who are quite elderly, pass, along with her brother that came down with undiagnosed illness last year. Her husband is ill often, and her 2 children have always been sickly. Recently, I went over to the house to help clean before a family reunion party of some sort, and I spied her medicine cabinet. It would make sense that a household as ill as hers would have an abundant supply, but there's stuff in there that didn't look like medicine. Big bins of powders and labels scratched off 10 cans. Uh-oh. Doesn't make sense. She's the only healthy one in this household. Okay, nothing. Let's check the lights. Don't want to get kidnapped. Don't want to get napped. That is the creepiest painting. Alright, we're fine. We're all good. Great. Funding site for Quentin and Ariel. Quentin is having more testing today. My little angel's been through so much. Right. If you're not poisoning him. No police record, though. It's probably for the best. For her, anyways. Prescription. Rat poison. You know, rat poison, at least, I don't know when this takes place, but rat poison used to have a bunch of arsenic in it. And arsenic poisoning is no fun. How do I know that? Don't ask. I listen to a lot of true crime. Come on. Great. Search history. Arsenic traces. Here. Lethal dose rat poisoning. Microdosing poisons. Triple amputee. Alright, I think we're good. Alright. Oh, I should probably check the cameras first. Fancy man? No fancy man. Oh, my Wi-Fi went out. I'm dead, aren't I? That definitely means I'm dead. Okay. We seem to be fine. Can I reset the router? Thank you. No, I don't want cheap viewers. I hate when bots do that. Jump scare? Can I please open the door? Seems fine. Seems fine. Seems fine. Looks like we're totally okay. Nothing weird happening here. Check the cameras. Still think we need some automatic lights. Since this is 10 days long, we definitely have time to go buy some automatic lights. Matt Walker. We had a family dinner in the backyard tonight, and Matt came outside to relieve some steam. I think he saw us in our yard, but when he went to his garage, we can hear him tearing the place apart. An average person would have contained themselves in front of others, but instead he unloaded that anger a few feet away from us. That just wasn't right. Maybe he just has some anger issues. At least he didn't tear some person apart or go over there and murder all of y'all. Gotta give the man some credit. Oh, just male. That's all we know. Is that he's a male. Oh, and he has black hair, brown, nope, black hair, brown eyes. He's a man. Here's some shuffling. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I guess I don't hear some shuffling. Matt Walker. Come here. Matt Walker, come here. Alright, and he didn't have a social spy. Ooh, a police report. After multiple cars racing on blah 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 blah, responded witness about 12 cars in the media area that appeared to be lined up for subsequent races. After flashing my lights and siren, followed behind a gray car as it turned blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Clear to me that the vehicle was fleeing at a high rate of speed as they passed all traffic. Upon closing the distance between myself and the vehicle, I was able to see 2 individuals inside. Suspect's vehicle, forcing the passenger and driver to surrender. So it seems like he's doing illegal racing. That's not what our report's about. Hello? Maybe we should check the cameras first. How much time are they gonna run around on screen before we die? Before they jump out at us. Can I? Turn on the light. Okay. I don't know why that's so scary. I don't know why that's so scary. Turn on the fucking light. Oh my god, that scared me. Okay. I can't believe 2 lights had turned off in that short amount of time. It's insane. Please. No one running around? Guess not. Alright, I guess we're fine. Tarp, nails, and sodium hydroxide. That's a little weird. Water drum storage. That could be a little weird. That could mean that he's storing a body in there, and he needed the strong acid or strong base to clean up some stuff. Like blood. People? Person? People? Guess we're fine. Search history, facial recognition, route to Canada, electric rental car in Canada. That's suspicious. That's weird. Boss. Having trouble understanding his new business strategy. Clear things up. I'm glad you were able to work things out. Left your bag. Get in the back. I'll have some tools. I mean, that's not inherently bad. Backed up drain. Moving around some boxes. Appreciate it. Your mom would kill me if I turned you away. No guns in front of the kids. Let's go with that. shoot. I fucked it up. I don't know if that guy just was innocent. Kind of just sounded bad, you know? You know, guns and... Who's knocking on my door? Who's Nick knocking? Hello? Kidnapper? I'm so scared. It's not even funny how these games are just so scary. Like, they don't have to do anything. It's... Oh. Oh, apparently the day's over. Well, shoot. I need to go faster, obviously. At least I didn't die. Alright, that's locked. Hate that. Let's turn that on. Nope, turn it on. Thank you. Yep, hit that. Turn that on. Turn off my flashlight, too. Alright, locked. Good. Should still be locked. I don't know why I would unlock my windows. What, did the kidnappers just stop getting us? Or stop coming for us after a certain time of night? Is that what happens? Please open the door. Okay, I don't know if I have to worry about this light, but I'm still gonna worry about it. That window's definitely open. Could hear that from a mile away. Great. Oh, that's the blue blood killer. Whoa. Serial number? I don't know about any of that. Good, no one's in my closet. Nope, it's not locked. Alright, great. We're all good. Let's start the night. Okay. It's 8:30. Man, they couldn't have left all this stuff up. Oh, okay, good. At least it spawns back in where I left it at. Unknown. I went to pick up my wife from Pilates class. When out of the corner of my eye, I spotted this white van that looked really out of place for the area it was in. Walking inside the building, I saw what looked to be binoculars peek out. Hurried my wife to grab her things and confront who was ever inside the van for being a creep. Came back outside, I saw the van, and whoever was inside clearly saw me heading straight towards them. They peeled off fast enough where I forgot to check the license plate. However, I know exactly what model van that is. I use one for myself for my plumbing business. It's a Hyundai White 2003 to 2007. I went back in and let the Pilates class know, and now you guys in the watch can be on the lookout for this weirdo. I wonder how early they can spawn in. Right, so only thing I have to go on is this guy's description, so hopefully it's pretty accurate. 140. Male. Brown. So it'd suck if I looked all this up and more than one person popped up, but luckily only one person popped up. Mr. Larry Jackson. Who names their kid Larry? If your name's Larry, I'm sorry. No, not Johnson. Jackson. Hey, you see where my mind is today. Oh, my -1 stay the whole time? That fucking sucks. No police record? Does he just not exist? Did I spell his name wrong? No, it's right. Oh, a survival knife. Okay, that might be suspicious. We'll keep that. Alright. Root kit. Hopefully it doesn't get too much more. Aw, shit. like that's all good. Anyone wandering around my apartment? Hopefully not. You would. Wonder if that'll ever not be scary. Is that just my light, or was that someone standing there? Hopefully just my light. Surely just my light. Yeah. 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 That's definitely what it is. It sounds so loud, but it's closed. It's locked. It's definitely locked. Alright, search history. Bullying kids. Kids who died from bullying. Classic bullying tactics. Pressure point control used by police. Usual procedure when a child goes missing. That could be suspicious. What the heck are you... I didn't want to do that. How do I get out of the picture? Dead, slow, live children? Okay, that's a weird thing to take a picture of. I guess not illegal. Justin. I roughed this little... He's probably crying for his mother. Yeah, real smooth. Assaulting kids for kicks. You're fucked up. I'm gonna head out for more. Those little shits are gonna fear me. Whatever you say. You think it's cool to bully kids? I got my eye on you. You fucked with the wrong kid. Okay. Oh, I clicked out of it. Damn it. So he's bullying kids. I don't know if that has to do with... Oh, shit. I don't know if that has to do with what's going on here. But it could be bad. Here, let me take that out. Let's see. Guess we'll never know until we try. Fuck. So I guess if it doesn't have to do with the concern of the person, then it's not a thing that I'm supposed to report. That's the lesson I'm learning now. I heard a little shuffle. I'm so scared. I guess it's more tense. I feel anxious, if you will. Okay, so that was a whole lot of nothing. Just a shame. Andrew Disher. Get rid of all this. Get rid of all this. Get rid of all this. Male. Black. Brown. Went for a run the other day and saw Mr. Disher behind me. I said hi and moved on, but 20 minutes later he was still following me, starting to freak me out. So I tried to ask him what he was doing, but he wouldn't answer me, just pretending he couldn't hear me. It was bizarre. You know, it's probably that he had headphones in and couldn't hear you. That's my guess. That's my guess for the day. Can't spell. Scared me. What? Ah! What just happened? Why did it disconnect? I must have thought I saw something. Guess it's fine. Alright, well, we'll continue on, I suppose. Alright, make sure I got that copied. It suddenly got really dark outside where I live. Okay, that's probably good. Circuitry. Wireless earbuds. We're shredding it. Woo! We did it. Man, I'm so smart. John Vega. Black, brown, male. My daughter went to Mr. Vega's house this weekend to sell those charity candy bars for school. He had a gray lady on his sofa that was sleeping. I sent my brother over his house to check under the pretense I wanted to borrow his chainsaw. My brother came with a chainsaw, but he said the house looked fine except for a weird smell like metal shavings or wet dog. I never hear any barking. I don't know if he has a dog. He's charming, but that was some creepy stuff my daughter said, so I figured I better be safe and not sorry. What's his name? John Vega? Here he is. I just heard the light go off. Okay, we'll check around the house since we're already up. Everything looks good to me. So scared. Because I kind of forget that this is a horror game while I'm doing all this research stuff. No police records. Okay, we got some... Who's hooting? Who's hooting? Who's hooting? Perhaps it was just an owl. Who's rattling my frackin' windows? You better stop that right now. You better stop that right now. Stop rattling my windows right now. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but that was terrifying. Don't rattle my windows. I'm sweating. Alright. Still time for women's volleyball. As your coach. Tragedy of last season. Congrats. Best wishes to Mary and her son Adam. Okay, it seems normal. No. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh no. Oh no. Someone turned off my internet. This is bad news, bears. This is bad news, bears. There's gonna be someone in my house. There's gonna be someone in my house. What are you doing in my house? I want waffle fries. Open the door. Open the door. Ah! What do I do? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he's in my closet. He's in my closet. What does this mean? This door was open. Why do I have my air conditioned so high? When I sit down, will he kill me? Okay, maybe it's fine. You know, maybe it was just my imagination. It's just my imagination, yeah. That's definitely what it was. Just my imagination. Volleyball shorts. A bunch of food. Knife set. A 4-leaf Cabernet Sauvignon. Okay, that's totally fine. Mr. Fancy Man, please get out of my house. Why don't I have an alarm system? Why don't I have an alarm system? Am I dead? Is this a mute? I heard something rustle in my bushes. Oh, I should have checked the cameras first, but I guess the guy who would be with the cameras is already in here.
Gaboo.
once he's in there, it's just a matter of time. Okay then. Wow, this is gonna be really, really hard. Okay. We're done for today. We're done with this for today. I have other things I need to do other than be terrified. Ah, here, there he is. We get to see him in his full glory again. Yeah, thanks for pointing out that I need to know how to play it. Okay, that'll be it for this episode of Scrutinized. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.